what you're craving. Choosing from famous popular chains and delicious local favorites so you can power through work while keeping tabs on your order's progress from the restaurant to your doorstep. All you need to do is unpack, dig in, and enjoy. Ordering lunch has never been so simple or tasty. What are you waiting for? Don't skip lunch. Order on Uber Eats today.
So, how's the shop? Was business good?
Aye, sister, all is well.
I sent you money remitly. Did you get it?
Yes.
Make sure you always pay on time. A good business must keep good books.
Yes, thank you. God is an asset to the straight away, and he was so happy to receive it early.
Oh, that's great.
If you're alive, if you are still alive, you get nothing. You have to die, then they will respect you, and then they will honor you. That's the fact.
That's why Israel is so important. Okay, the justification for the existence of Israel stems from that very fact. Okay, so we don't need, I don't know how to say this, we don't need Jews in Germany in order to correct German policy towards Islamic mass migration, right? Or do we?
No, I agree with you.
Right? So, and I'm forgetting the origins of Zionism, but they come from the German experience in the 1880s.
Well,
and auto emancipation and Herzl, and it all comes from that experience. So no one's surprised that there is a cultural problem in Germany with Jews. That's not the issue, I don't think, since we have Israel. But the question is that fact of anti-Semitism going to be a problem in dealing with the policy towards Islamic mass migration? I don't know.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, yes.
They should not overlap.
I agree, and I just found when gentleman was speaking, I don't know who it was, but there seemed to be an overlap, which I think gets to the whole far right problem, which is if you say far right in Germany, it immediately brings up anti-Semitism subconsciously. And I don't know how we can deal effectively with the policy argument over mass migration in Germany and in Europe, Islamic mass migration, if we don't come to terms with not doing that, labeling far right, Nazi Germany, anti-Jew, because it stymies the effort of millions of people to deal effectively with the mass migration problem.
No, I think the German wake up already, right? So they are more interested in preventing more extreme Muslim coming to Germany than to talk about anti-Semitism. Most of that's why they are voting for AfD, because they want to stop preventing any more illegal presence of migration from country which have shown to kill German every week. I say they are more motivated to block this, and hopefully the chancellor, the new chancellor from CDU, will bring this concern at the European level. It has to be dealt at the level of European level, and then education. Then it will be history for this extreme Islamist.
But my point is, if media, public relations, Linda mentioned Hebrew word for public relations, if the public relations is that any politician that proposes a conservative view on migration is ipso facto a Nazi, it's impossible to win a policy argument.
No, that's why the number one party, right, the one will get 29%, already talk about this without being called Nazi. This already happened, and when he proposed this stop the border, stop further this illegal migration, right? The opposing party, the AfD, support, and that caused a lot of problem. But if he say about crossing the border and everything, is to increase the safety of the German, that is fine. It's not being called Nazi. The difference is the AfD will be using very brute force approach of deportation. They call it re-immigration. And the CDU has to come up with another term, not just in Germany, but European-wide. And in the way of passing European law to achieve the same result as what the AfD intend to do, called re-immigration. And then they will win back the vote that is supporting the AfD.
And not everyone who's voting for AfD is a Nazi. So
No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a lot of problem. Is a lot of education. The Europeans are basically very narrow in understanding in what's going on in Middle East and the religion basis of this problem, and we have to promote this. And once we are doing that, then we can overcome the limitation that the peaceful Muslim not talking, and then the people generally use the AI to tell the difference between radical Muslim and the peaceful Muslim. Very simple. The October 7 happened, the radical Muslim say no, and that's it. They are the radical Muslim.
do you know what I say to some Germans? Because there are a lot of Germans, for example, voting for AfD, meaning that they are against mass immigration of Muslims, but on the other side, they are still for the Gazans, for the Arab occupiers in Israel. So that's really strange to me.
No, you're confusing. Just like just now, we have this
Do you know what my answer is? Do you know what my answer is? My answer is my answer is one day you will recognize that Israel was always on the right side because you in Germany you will have your own gas. And that is what's happening. That is happening right now. So the last
I give you a better answer. I give you a better answer.
One second.
Okay,
The last 3 weeks, we had 3 terror attacks. The last one was 2 days ago. A 17-year-old Syrian Islamist stabbed a Spaniard who was visiting the Holocaust Memorial in Berlin because he thought that he was a Jew. He stabbed him from behind. That is the last one.
I give you the best solution, right? So the radical Muslim will get very desperate, right? Because they have no more chance in US. Trump is controlling them, closing every opportunity, right? And Trump is showing to Canada and EU how to deal with them, right? So all the 10, 20, 30, 40 years of all their effort in destroying Western civilization, that window opportunity is getting smaller and smaller. And so the whole purpose of all these jihadis will say, we have to start killing, because when we lose the chance to kill, then we can't go to heaven. So they will do the last act. They will repeat October 7 in Europe, right? Not about 1,400 or whatever of Jewish, but maybe 10,000, right? And this is their last chance.
They will repeat it, and I tell you what will happen right now. The same as
They will do this. They will do this.
That will happen to the Jewish people first. I can guarantee you that we will see Jews slaughtered on the street in the next years only because they are Jews. They will hunt Jews
next year
and kill Jews.
Jewish in Europe is in danger. Yeah, it's in danger because the window opportunity of killing Jew is getting less and less, right? So if they can go to heaven either killing Jews or killing Christian, doesn't matter. As long, if you reduce opportunity, they say, oh my God, there's no more chance to kill, right? Last time we still have many years to plan to kill as many as possible, right? Now the chance is less, right? So they will figure out a way to do the final solution. Kill as many as possible, 3 times the number of September 11. And then the Europe will wake up and say, oh my God, these are people living next to me. And then the whole purge of all the radical Muslims from Europe will happen. So Europe has to pay this price. 10,000 die. Then Europe will pay.
Europe has to pay the price? You just said Jews have to pay the price.
Yeah, Jews living in Europe, Christian living in Europe, it doesn't matter from religion point of view. As long as you kill this, you go to heaven. You don't need to kill Jewish. You can kill each Christian and you still go to heaven. It doesn't matter.
If you kill a Jew, you will have much more cashback.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You still get another wife when you go to heaven.
Do you say cash back? What was that? Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for them, if they kill Jews, they can be like, more like Syria.
you.